Today we are here with another of the former Ducks players. Last week, or a couple weeks ago, I interviewed Matt Rowe, a former goaltender for the Dallas Ducks. Today we have Nick Albergo, who's pretty excited because he just made his coaching debut today, and he has a 1,000 percentage with the Dallas Ducks. That must have been pretty exciting for you.
Very, very exciting. You know, I got to see some of the old guys again, and they played real well and beat the Rampage 7-6, so couldn't ask for anything better.
I've never seen a tryout session where they actually had another team involved and went into an exhibition like that. That really builds the intensity level, doesn't it? And I think you really see the guys under fire.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys are trying to earn their stripes, and, the fighters fight, and the players just are trying to prove something about their game to get personally Coach Bill, to like what they're doing and to get them on the Ducks. So I think the intensity level was through the roof.
Right. Were you surprised at the level of play from the Rampage? I mean, it wasn't just a game where the score didn't matter. I think they charged back at the end, and it almost seemed like it had a playoff atmosphere at the end.
Yeah, I think the Rampage came back on us, but I think our boys were a little tired at the end due to playing 2 games earlier today. I think in the regular season, I think we won't have a problem with the Rampage. I like to think that at least. Well, yeah, I mean, they played a very well game to come back like that, but the Ducks still triumphed way over them.
Okay. There's a lot of things that need to be replaced on the team this year. There was a guy who wore number 74 for the team last year, scored a lot of goals. Were you happy with what you saw out there today? Do you think that they'll be able to sort of fill in the gaps that need to be filled?
I don't know if anyone will ever fulfill number 74's legacy, but I think whoever wore number 74 in this game, I thought he played very, very well, and if he brings that throughout the season, I think maybe he could be a contender and maybe help the Ducks to get where they were last year, if not farther. So there's plenty more other kids that we have that showed a lot today. I was quite impressed. So we'll see how the team develops over the next year.
Okay. And how's your summer been going? Have you been getting on the ice pretty regular yourself?
Yeah, I've been skating here and there, in the gym a lot. So looking forward to next year. Not really sure what it's going to be like. So just want to give myself the best chance I can. So.
All right. Now you experienced something yesterday that not many people get to experience too. Being in downtown Chicago to experience the Stanley Cup Championship parade and things, all the speeches and everything. That's got to be kind of inspirational for a hockey player.
Of course it is. I mean, everyone wants to win the cup, and unfortunately, you don't ever want to touch it or hoist it when you get close enough, because she'll never win. So every little kid's dream, is to win the cup and see it in our hometown when it is. So it's surreal,
Yeah, well, it's only been in town twice in about the last 50 years, and you got to experience it, so that's something pretty special.
Yeah.
When do you think that you'll really start to prepare for the college now? Are you already in the gym and on the ice getting ready for that, or does that pretty much start when you go back to school?
Yeah, I'm on the ice still. Like, the off season is probably the most important here. So once you're in season, you kind of comes natural, and you're already in shape and stuff like that. So this is kind of the most important point to the season.
Now, I just talked to 3 of the guys that are going to be coming back: Jake Steinma, Joey Bauer, Johnny Schwartz. And one of the things we talked about was just the closeness of last year's team. It's been mentioned to me many times that it was a real special bond, really from top to bottom of the team, and it played a big part in the success down the stretch. It must be just nice to be back and seeing old friends again on this weekend.
Yeah, when we're in the Dells, we live with each other. So there's 2 houses with 8 people in each house, and you get close to them when you're hanging out with them every day. Not really many fights. We were all such a family, and it helped us prevail over Rochester and almost take it down the lights. If I could take back that game, it can go either way. It was a coin toss. So.
Well, when you get to overtime, it comes down on bounds, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nick Albergo, congratulations on a successful coaching debut, and good luck in your future endeavors. Thank you very much.